Good morning, everyone. We are at 0830 on Wednesday, June 4th. We are a couple of days out from the beginning of this wonderful trip that we're about to take all the way across country to Alaska. Gotta stop for people. So, I run into a couple hiccups. If you can't see, I actually have a back seat now, which means I had to go get a new truck. A little bit of backstory on that. I had packed up my entire truck and realized that that old 2000 V6 could not pull it. So, I've been scrambling this past week. I did delay the trip a couple days, so it's not exactly 10 days like my last video said. However, I am still only a couple days out from departure. This morning, I'm headed over to Cleveland, Georgia from my current location here in Georgia, which is about an hour and 20 minutes away. I found a wonderful 2001 Ford F-150 XL Super Crew cab. Has 140,007 miles on it. And I got it at a really good discount. And I found it on Auto Trader. Not exactly what I was looking for, but the deal was too good not to jump on. So I jumped on it, and well, as you can see, I'm driving it. I'll do a quick tour of the truck later on. But right now, I'm headed back over to the dealership because I got this truck 2 days ago. And there's a sensor when I left the parking lot that had come on, and I'd just taken this couple days to see if it would fix itself, if it was a glitch or something like that. Well, the sensor hasn't come on at all today, but I just got into the truck. So, but it's just the sensor in the oil tank that'll detects how much oil is in the tank. That keeps going off saying I have low oil, but knowing I have plenty of oil. So we're gonna go get that checked out today. I'm bringing you guys with me. Sorry I can't look directly at the camera. You guys are over here and the road's right in front of me, and I would like to continue to bring you content and not end up in the guardrail. So I'll be right back, and I'll take you along and turn you guys around so you can see more of the journey this way. So a little bit of backstory on me for those who don't know me that are a part of this channel. I grew up here in North Georgia in the Blue Ridge Mountain area, just south of the Tennessee border. I lived here for 18 years, and then when I was 19, I did a semester up in Virginia where my dad's at, and I didn't like it at all. Absolutely not at all. I wasn't a school person at the time. Packed up all my stuff from Virginia, did one semester, quit school, and I went to work for 6 months back here in Georgia. Then I decided that I wanted a change. So when I was 19, I applied for a position with Denali Princess Cruises. Well, Princess Cruises, I should say, for the Denali Wilderness Lodge there in Denali National Park, Alaska. I applied for the position, was early 2016, late 2015, when I was working, at the time I was working at Wendy's. I got a call back from Miss Mazura is what we called her, and she interviewed me, and after 2 interviews I got the position. So I packed up all my stuff, and say all my stuff. I packed up my suitcase and I headed up to Alaska. So that was my first season up there in 2016. I did a summer there, and then after leaving I went to do a winter being a ski bum, well, the ski bum life in Copper Mountain, Colorado. Had a buddy while I was up there in Alaska come up to visit me, and he fell in love with it. So he called me about 3/4 of the way through the winter season there at Copper Mountain and asked me if I wanted to pack up my stuff again and move up to Alaska permanently and become a realtor. So that's what I did. I was like, yeah, man, I would love to come up there and you know, be partners and do some real estate. because I was in sales in Copper Mountain, but I didn't love it. I wasn't a big fan of real estate. I've met some wonderful clients. They were, very good to me. I love them. They, helped me keep food on my table, and I gave them a wonderful new, home that they could start their families, with. So, better slow down. All right, I am leaving John Meikle Ford here in Cleveland, Georgia. Had a sensor that they had to check out. And now we're headed back on the road. So everything checked out. It is a sensor issue. They weren't able to get the sensor in today. What I can do, since I am still under warranty here, I'm going to just get them to send the sensor to another Ford location, because I will obviously be on the road by the time the sensor gets here. No big deal. I can get it done at any Ford place. We know it's a sensor issue. My oil is not low. We'll just, make sure everything's good to go. Keep an eye on the temperature and the sensors, or the gauges right here, and we should be good to go. So I got an hour and a half-ish, hour and 20-minute journey back to home. Home for now, at least. And start reworking the hitch there. So that's what I'm gonna do when I get back. I also have a doctor's appointment, a virtual doctor's appointment with the VA on around 3 p.m. Won't record that at all. But after that, that's when I'll get on the other stuff, get everything ready to go, and then so when I'm ready to head out, whenever I decide, it'll be probably Saturday or Sunday, maybe Monday. But get that done, and we'll be on the road. I think the first stop is going to be Kentucky. I think we might want to go to Mammoth Cave. It's on the bucket list. It's kind of out of the way, about an hour, but we can reroute back on the original schedule that we had planned. So I think that's going to be the goal, to get up to Kentucky that first day, hit Mammoth Cave if we can, get some good video footage of Mammoth Cave for you guys, and we can go from there. I think the next stop after Mammoth Cave, at least the goal is, because that's about 400 or 500 miles, which is going to be quite a bit for one day, pulling a trailer behind us. So after that, we'll probably spend the night in Kentucky. Next day, might make it past through St. Louis, might try to get some good food in St. Louis. Definitely document that for you guys, because I want to let people know, if they want to do this trip from Georgia and they want to do, mirror this trip that we're taking, I want to let you know about all the good spots to eat that we go to, maybe the places to avoid as well, because we're documenting everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and we can go from there. But I'm super excited, as you know, from my first two videos, and this is going to be a fun adventure, and I look forward to bringing you guys along with. Let's slow down a little bit. I look forward to bringing you guys with and having a fun time, documenting this. Obviously, this is my third video. I've always talked about not being comfortable in front of a camera, and I'm really not. It's you can hear me when in my speech doing a lot of ahs and ums and things like that. I promise that'll get better. I feel like I'm already getting better at it, but as time goes, I know that will be something that I can get better at. I wanted to do something that brought me out of my comfort zone. I've been in my comfort zone again a little while, and I don't like it. I mean, I like it and I don't like it, because I didn't, sign my name on that line, to want to serve this our country, and to be comfortable. It's a very uncomfortable situation that they put you in recruit training. I actually thrived in that. It made me feel like I had purpose. Here this past year, I feel like I've had not a whole lot of purpose after getting injured and everything that's gone on. My purpose, there went my phone case. But after getting injured and getting released, I felt like I had no purpose, and still kind of don't. So I'm hoping that doing the YouTube, the YouTube thing gives me a little feel of purpose, that I'm bringing something to you guys that's valuable, that you want to see, that you can live vicariously through my adventure, the adventures that you want to take in the future, or that you may not be able to. So you can, go along with me on my adventure here with me and my buddy and my family. I didn't tell you that, I told you that my buddy from Alaska is flying down to help me drive back. So he doesn't have a passport. So I have to drop him off in Montana, but I have my grandmother who does have her passport. And we are going to, as my buddy's flying out from Montana or wherever we leave off, we're going to fly him out, and then I'm going to fly my grandmother up to Montana to do the Canadian part of the journey with me. So she's super excited for that, as am I. I love my grandmother to death. This will be the second time that she has driven with me. First time being back in 2023 when I drove all my stuff down from Alaska when I joined the services. Back then she got sick and wasn't able to, she just wasn't able to drive a lot or see a lot because she got sick up in Alaska. So she slept most of the ride back because she just felt so horrible. So this time, Lord willing, she feels great. She's up for the journey. She's up to, she's going to help me do a little recording and just see the beautiful sights to see coming up here in the next few weeks. So that's what's going on. Got my buddy Jim. He's flying out. She's flying in. So on this trip, we'll have 2 people on the adventure at all times. That's what's happening. We're gonna make it happen. This new truck from John Meagle Ford. Shout out to Lamar Elrod. He's a wonderful guy, wonderful person. He's helped me out quite a bit. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're just a great guy. I look forward to seeing you up in Alaska one day, and we'll have fun up there. I'll make sure you've done me a solid and you've been helpful, and I want to get you up there. I know the Alaska Highway and getting up to Alaska is a big dream of yours, and then I showed up on your front doorstep looking to buy a vehicle, and I think that's God saying, hey, I think you need to do the Alaska Highway one day. You have someone up in Alaska that that you can go see now, and you just need to hit the road and have the fun adventure that I'm about to have. Except looks like you're going to be going through Utah, or want to go through Utah and go that route. So I'm going to follow you on your journey, and when he decides he's going to start his YouTube channel, you're definitely get a shout out, Lamar. So get that channel started, get comfortable in front of the camera, as you already are, as I saw today, and start documenting your adventures, man, because I know that I would love to watch them. So with that being said, I appreciate you all. Please like, share, and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, but until then, I'm out. Peace.